We are the Hawaii Shouchu Brothers. This is Aloha Harry.
Aloha!
And I'm
Todd.
By Captain Emo is what I'll call myself. He's the Moogie Man.
I'm the Moogie Man.
So
Moogie Man.
we're going to talk about shochu and what it's all about. Our background is that we're both professional musicians and have been to
You know what that
Japan.
movie says? Professional musicians.
What is that?
We love alcohol.
Wow.
And other things, but we'll just say we'll stop at alcohol.
So our background is that we're professional musicians, and I've been going to Japan regularly for the last 15 years. Harry was actually born there and grew up there.
Yokohama.
So we have quite a experience with shochu, and we want to talk about one of the most popular brands that are on the market right now. Is this Ichiko, which is a barley shochu, but we'll get into that a little bit more. People often ask, what is shochu? Is it sake? And it is not sake. It is not sake, or what they're more correctly called nihonshu. So sake is brewed, and then it is filtered, and that's what sake is. Shochu is that similar process, but after that they distill it, and then what you get out of that is a spirit, like vodka.
Very clean.
It's very clean.
Yeah.
No additives to it. So shochu is Japanese. People often confuse it. Is it soju? Well, soju is Korean. It's a different process, similar but it's different. There's also a Chinese version called baiju, which is really strong also. But that is not what we're here talking about. We're here to talk about shochu.
From Japan.
Yes. Now there are three basic types of shochu in Japan. One is just rice, pure rice. The next is rice that they mix with a mash of barley, which is what most of these are. And the third most common type of shochu is that same koji rice that they start with, and they put it in a vat with sweet potato, called imo, sweet potato. That's my favorite, imo shochu. So the way that shochu is made is they start with koji rice, where they put the koji mold on there in a humid temperature, and they let the rice start to ferment with that mold. Once it starts fermenting, they put it in a vat with water, and they let it sit for a couple days, I think it is. If you strain it at that point, that's nihonshu, that's sake. But again, from there, if you distill it, what you get is shochu. So today we have this Ichiko, which is very popular. Now there's several types of Ichiko out on the market. How do you drink shochu? Now that's a thing that a lot of people...
We know how to drink
shochu, but a lot of people say, well, I tried shochu and I don't like the flavor. The reason is probably they're just drinking it straight, which is very strong. And I don't really recommend drinking it that way. The way that I would recommend is what we call mizuwari. Mizuwari is ice and water, maybe about up to 50%, 40% water, and then the shochu.
A lot easier to drink. A lot of people drink sake, they warm up the whole sake, right?
That's right.
But usually, you don't really do that in shochu. You add the warm water to drink it warm, but you don't put shochu in a bottle.
You don't warm up the shochu.
That's not how you drink
and
shochu.
Actually, I was told that when you get oiwari is what the warm water is, you actually add the warm water to the shochu. Not shochu to the warm water. Yeah. That is very specific. So 60% shochu, 40% warm water in there, and you wait for a minute and you let it infuse, and you can drink it. And I hear it's really popular in the winter months. Yeah. Now, there's other ways of drinking shochu, and with this Ichiko, what's really common is to get soda water and some lemon, and they mix it in, especially on a hot day. It's like the best lemonade on a hot day. Yeah, with a little bit of kick there.
The easy way to probably compare to is like vodka soda.
Exactly.
Right? When you're drinking vodka soda, it's nice and refreshing. This is the same way.
Yeah. And the other one that's very popular, which is your favorite of yours, is to mix oolong tea and shochu. Yeah. How much percentage would you mix?
Well, for me, it's just the color. So I would say 80-20.
80-20?
But then I think that the best way to probably drink it is probably 70-30.
70-30.
Okay. It's a good one. Just enough to give you a kick.
Shochu is such a clean alcohol because there's no additives or flavors that they put into it. But it's so versatile as a mixer. So in Japan, they also sell syrups that you can add to the shochu, like grape and
Really?
strawberry. Yeah, it's really like soda almost. Like it's really a little bit dangerous though. All that sugar and
Don't
that
we love
flavor.
danger?
Sometimes, depending on what.
Sometimes.
They also have been starting to make cocktails out of shochu. So all these fancy frou-frou drinks, and instead of using vodka or something like that, they can add
drinks?
shochu. Frou-frou.
Frou-frou?
I don't have
I
it.
think it's good for the ladies, right?
It's popular with a lot of people. I guess.
I don't think I would like it, but it's okay.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Now, one of the benefits about shochu, because it is such a clean alcohol with no additives, is that if you should overindulge, it does burn pretty clean out of your system, and you won't really have that feeling of like the next day. And that's one of the pluses. Also, it has less calories than any other alcohol. So if you're watching your figure, like we should be, shochu is probably the best choice for you. Also, if you suffer from things like gout or tsufu is what they call.
That's me. That's me.
The doctors have told me that shochu is probably, if you're going to drink alcohol and you have gout, it's probably the safest alcohol for you to drink. Now, I'm not a doctor, but that's what the doctor told me.
Emo doctor.
Dr. Emo.